Hello, Division community. My name is KF24 Gaming, and today we are looking at a serious case of plagiarism that runs deeper than I expected. We're going to be covering a video from one of the game's most popular content creators to date, Rogold. In this video, Rogold covers a topic of plagiarism and backs it up with receipts. I will show a little bit of his video for context, but you will probably want to go over to his channel and watch that video first. This is a direct response to the aftermath of his upload. First off, let me highlight that there are so many wonderful people in this community, especially content creators. They're trying to push out new, original, fresh ideas every day. This game is pretty niche and they're still putting out content, racing for it every single day. But to second that, there's a decent chunk of these same people who use AI in their videos and thumbnails, and they are not making it clear to y'all, their fans, that they're doing that. I'm not going to sit here and say any names or give any examples. One, because this video isn't about that, but also, well, guess why? They're still playing by the rules. As much as I don't like them using AI, they're still doing the research, going out there, testing different builds, making sure that these videos are original in their own way. They're still their thoughts and ideas, and they're getting off their asses to at least type these prompts or whatever they're doing, or whatever, make the thumbnail. Do I love seeing AI thumbnails? No, but at least they're not blatantly stealing other people's stuff. I get that top dogs, are going to get ripped off more than other people, but they can also say more about it than other people, right? So other people's art, they have curated for their community, doesn't deserve to be ripped off and stolen like this. And I'm making this video because those same people who have stolen it are actually defending themselves. And that's what we're talking about today.
So, in that year span, anytime I have come across one of these videos, I go and collect what evidence I need before I then send out an email much like this. Now, I've redacted out any identifying information here, but it's pretty simple. I say, hey, this is identifiable evidence of theft without permission, and in every email, all I ask is for them to remove the content in question and not use my work without permission again in the future. And to these people's credit, every time that I have asked, they comply, and they remove the content in question. There's never really much of an apology or an explanation, but they do comply.
Yeah, I wasn't super surprised to hear that someone's been stealing his content for over a year. To be honest, I mean, you see all these streamers today with these clip channels, right, that just take everything, especially these AI channels nowadays, but it's becoming worse and worse in the division. And there could be a bunch of things to blame for it. It could be because of the fact that there's an influx of returning and new players. Maybe, there's more content creators and, more greedy people we're seeing coming out of the woodworks. But to go back to Rogold's video, he says that this has been happening for over a year, and I'm assuming it's been happening to creators a lot longer than that. I'm sure their content has been getting stolen, especially because this game isn't super niche, but it's just there's not a lot of moderation, especially on the content. What are you supposed to do, right? I don't know. You've got the Reddits and the Discords and the YouTubes, but that's as far as the community can go, right? And the best thing that's happening right now is these bigger YouTubers making videos on it, like Rogold. The fact that these videos are being made and we're shaming them, I'm sure this is being talked about in people's Discords and stuff like that. So this is important for the community and the future of content creation for this community.
Alright, so we're here on the channel of Hannibal5150. Now, I first became aware of this page and creator because of this video right here that showed up on my homepage the other day. It's titled The Division 2, No, You Don't Need Our Help. And I did a double take when I first saw this because I thought that was my own video. If you go back to my channel a few days ago, I posted this video titled The Division 2, We Need Your Help. Just because of the timing right now, it both says that these were posted 3 days ago, but this one came out, I want to say, maybe 18 hours after mine. So when I realized that it was someone else's video, I thought, oh, surely this is going to be a response video to what I was talking about, right? It is, but it isn't. In the video, he does not reference me once. He just says YouTube has been discussing PvP lately. And
we're going to continue, but I want to stop him for 1 second. Let's talk about this Hannibal guy. This guy is a real scumbag. First off, I mean, how dumb do you have to be to copy one of the most popular YouTube channels? But also, when you blatantly copy multiple of his videos and then post them on your YouTube channel, you go ahead and then make a direct response to him, drawing him to your YouTube channel and stolen content. I mean, you'd think you want to hide under the radar a little bit or something. This is insane.
Wise, it was really cool to see a new quote unquote skill with the decoy trap hybrid that the boss used. It reminded me a lot of Keener's laser traps that they had in the Year 6 Season 1 climax mission at the federal bunker. And so again, I just appreciate the effort made to spice things up as much as possible. And these things did prove to be a challenge on higher difficulties. It was cool that there was 3 to 4 different variations of the traps between the explosive ones, the shock, the riot foam.
The new decoy trap hybrid the boss used was a clever touch. At least I thought it was. It reminded me of the laser traps from Year 6 Federal Bunker Climax. Mixing in explosive shocks and riot foam traps added variety and a real challenge on higher difficulties.
I don't know. I don't know. That could be just a coincidence. Are we living in the Twilight Zone? I mean, is this serious? I mean, this is crazy talk here. But yeah, Hannibal, you got caught red-handed. And like a kid with his hand stuck in the cookie jar, he denies it. He looks crazy in front of his fans and Rogue Gold's fan, and frankly the community, and he flat out denies it in his response video, which we're going to get into. Now, the most unfortunate part about this is I didn't watch all of his response video. Honestly, it pissed me off, but I saw part of it. I saw how he was defending himself, blaming the community, blaming all these other YouTubers. And well, frankly, I just clicked off of it. And when I went back to a couple days later, like 2 days ago, or actually I think it was yesterday, to check on this video, and because now I'm making this video, and do my research, I saw he moved it to members only. Yep, that's right. That direct response video defending himself. I guess he got so much hate on it or whatever. He now wants you to pay $1.99 a month to watch that. And don't do it. It's just him being triggered. Don't give him money. It is terrible. It's just being him triggered by Rogue Gold rightfully calling him a hypocrite. And yeah, the video was very funny. So I'm glad I did see part of it before it was put behind that paywall. Who does this guy think he is? Fucking start a Patreon or something, my man. But anyway, we have other examples, not as blatant, or I guess they are as blatant, but not as well, no, they are serious. They are as serious. I take that back, because they also defend themselves in a video I saw today. And that's the reason I'm making this video right now, is because I saw Sword Gaming's response on their video, and they just came out with a build video. And now Sword Gaming, I thought was cool. I've watched a bunch of their videos before, to be honest with you, and I thought they were completely fine. And the thing that threw me off was Rogue Gold's video I saw as evidence when he talked about them, taking a little bit of their video. I'll play that clip. But the thing that also threw me off was the amount of comments on his video saying Sword Gaming took something from me. It took something from me. It took something from me. It was a bunch of people saying that their content was stolen. Small creators, which really pissed me off, because I'm a small creator too. I get it. It's hard out here when you have a bunch of AI voice channels and AI thumbnails and stuff like that, and just to have someone blatantly steal your work is very, very annoying. So I get it.
So, the time has finally come. You're considering getting back into The Division 2, or maybe you've even just picked it up for the very first time. But as always, there's that lingering dread. You're thinking, this game is over 6 years old, there's been dozens upon dozens of updates, reworks, changes. How am I ever going to catch up? Well, you've come to the right place.
So you've decided to jump into The Division 2, and whether you're a returning player or stepping into the chaos for the first time, I know what you may be thinking. This game is already 6 years old with a crap ton of updates, reworks, and more content than your average Netflix and Hulu backlog.
But before we get into the build breakdown, I quickly want to address some of these claims that were made towards my channel. Actually, better yet, I'll save that for later. If anyone's been aware of these claims, and if you'd like to know what's going on, then stick around towards the end of the video. I will say this though, and then we'll get into the build breakdown. Just know that I have good intentions, and the main reason that I make these videos is to simply share my knowledge with the community. Now I want to address this matter about the claims that were made towards my YouTube channel. So there have been claims about me stealing content from other creators. This isn't true. First of all, if I were stealing content, I wouldn't have this much success on YouTube. YouTube actually has algorithms that can detect stolen content, and there are several of them. Also, when I started out making videos, I had no data whatsoever on my channel to work with, so I needed some sort of framework, or a template, some sort of foundation or idea to find my footing as a new content creator. So I initially thought of using frameworks from other creators that are having some success, and honestly, it was a mistake that I learned a lot from. But I never intended to steal anyone's content. I just needed a solid framework to get started. But that was the mistake I made. So I actually ended up getting in touch with some of the creators. I won't say their names though, but I basically apologized. And that was about a year ago, so all of that is left in the past. Moving forward though, every video that I've uploaded since then is my own original content, so none of my content is stolen. These rumors will probably still circulate because, everyone has haters, but honestly, I like to have the perspective of seeing haters as motivation. So it's always a good thing having haters because that just means you're doing something right?
Wrong. I am sorry. So wrong. You are lying to your fans. Oh my God, you are lying to your fans. You're making a video to defend yourself saying that you used what? Plagiarism as framework because you didn't have enough data for your channel when you started it? What kind of excuse is that? Just say you took it. I mean, you have such a big channel now that it doesn't even matter if you just say you took it, apologize, and you just want like, what the fuck? Do you have? I mean, you have enough accounts of shit against you that you can't defend this. You know what I mean? Like, I've only seen evidence of this one, but I'm sure if I do some more research on Reddit, I can find some more. Don't make me go digging and make another video. But this is gross. I mean, are you seriously defending this by saying I was doing framework? What? I did believe you were a true content creator with good intentions. Honestly, like I believed you probably have moved past this. This was over a year ago, right? Or something like that. So I looked at your channel. I was like, she's probably taken accountability for this and moved past this at some point. But the fact that you uploaded a video literally within this week defending yourself and your actions show me that you are a piece of shit. You will defend yourself. You're an asshole. You don't have good intentions. You're lying to your fans, your community, the rest of the community. It's disgusting. And honestly, you deserve more hate for it. So that's what I'm doing. I wish I had more footage of Hannibal's account for you guys in that specific video. Um, but I don't. Again, he privated it, so I would go on a whole thing breaking that down. But what you need to know about that video, genuinely, is he was just triggered, man. He was very triggered by the things Rogue Gold said, or at least other YouTubers said. I don't know. Maybe things people were saying in the comments on those other videos. He was definitely getting a lot of backlash for it, and he was just crashing out. He was saying he was picking up the slacks of other YouTubers where they, left off, like weren't, feeding the community properly and stuff like that. It was kind of all just a tangent of stuff like that he was doing everybody a service with his I guess his plagiarism, right? So yeah, I showed you all these guys clips. If you guys are fans and you continue to support them, I guess this whole video was just phantom evidence and whatever. But yeah, if you're new around here, please be careful who you watch, be careful of the content, and if you see something, say something. Okay, look at Helldivers too. They have such a powerful community. I know we don't have the numbers they do or anything, but we're small. But I'm telling you, if we talk and we have more unison and we talk about these AI videos and these videos that are very just disappointing and plagiarized and lazy, and we talk about these videos and we be aware of them as a community, hopefully the less we'll see. So yeah, the stronger our voices are together, guys. Just want to rephrase that. It's part of the reason I made this channel. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Have a good one and catch y'all in the next video.